Hey, good morning guys, welcome back to Lunch on the Bike number 13. I am here, Soi 13-4, second road up there, and in front of us here, the penthouse Pattaya. Yeah, I think it got taken over recently. It was reopened about a year ago, and then I think a Chinese conglomerate bought it, whatever. Anyway, this is more about showing you around the town during the day and me popping out for a lunch so that you can decide where you want to eat when you're in town. So come on, let's hit the road. Yeah, so time-wise, it's about 10 past 11. And I'm on Soi 13-4, as I said. This is, it's always hard, I can't see my phone during the day. Yeah, so I was out filming last night and editing this morning. I'm behind. The reason I'm behind, apart from the rain, is a week ago yesterday, I went to wash the car. Nong, my wife, phoned me up, and one of our old customers, we'll call him Ray, okay? It's not his name, but anyway, he'd called her and said, any chance you can help? I've fallen over in my condo and I can't get up. So Ray used to be one of Nong's customers. Up until about 3 years ago when he moved away into Jomtien. I'll pull you over the side, give you a bit of a look around. Yeah, he moved over to Jomtien and we haven't really seen him since. I met him in town once, that was it. Ray is from the UK and he's 81 years old. He's lived here 14 years. So she phoned me, I went down to his condo. It was a nightmare because the door was locked and I ended up having to get the agency to come in with extra keys. And yeah, the agents wouldn't come into the condo with me. They were like, no, he's in rent arrears and we're not really allowed to get involved with him. So anyway, I got in, got him stood up and made sure he was all okay. And then I went back in to see him the next day with some water and topped up his credit on his phone, stuff like that. Just little things to help him out. We'll go down the 13s. And yeah, it turns out he had fallen in the street a couple of days earlier and they had taken him to Bangkok Cocktails Hospital, who had done some sort of work on him. I think could put him on a drip and what have you. Anyway, 2 nights in there. They charged him 40,000 baht. The problem that Ray has is he doesn't have enough income. It's always been an issue for him. Kind-hearted guy, lovely guy, but he's just short on money. And the 40,000 had left him in a position where he couldn't pay his rent. In fact, he couldn't pay the 40,000. He was still owed them a bit, so they kept his passport, and he obviously got home, but he wasn't right. And he had discharged himself because he couldn't afford to stay in the hospital any longer. So he had a week and a half to go before his UK pension kicked in. If you don't know, if you're from the UK and you move here, your government pension gets frozen. When you move, that's it. It really isn't going to go up. Soi post office, Soi 132. So he's on a pension from 14 years ago. And it's really, really hurting him. And of course the exchange rates aren't helping. So, when did he? I didn't see him on the Sunday. Monday, I got a phone call again. Sorry, it wasn't the Monday, because I took him in some food, yeah, and then it was a Saturday morning, yeah, that was a Friday I was in. Saturday morning he phoned me, I've fallen again, can't get up. So that was it, my pool day was scuppered. So I went down, Keith came with me, and yeah, the guy had fallen. He'd obviously been on the floor a wee while. It was a bit of a mess, you know what I'm saying? And I really felt that I wasn't in a position to help him recover and get better. So I got him into the government hospital. I got the ambulance to come pick him up and take him down to Banglamoon Hospital. And they were good. They kept him in just as a day patient, doing some tests. He said he had a blood infection and dehydrated. So they put him on a drip, give him some injections, and I ended up, I covered the hospital, and I booked him a taxi, and it was confusing, but we got there in the end, got him home, and next day I went to see him. I went and did some shopping for him and picked him up some groceries, some just like Frosties and milk and butter and bread, jam, all that kind of thing. I was waiting to say, people are stopping for the lights now, but not all the back buses are. There we go. Yeah, so that was him back home, and I brought him in his food. And when I was there, he says, "Oh, I'm getting evicted." Evicted on Friday. This would have been the Monday that I was in with the food and that. And I read the letter, and it wasn't just about rent arrears, it was state of repair of the apartment. It's worse than just fair wear and tear. So I said, look, I need your brother's email address, so get him involved. His brother's back in the UK. And spent, I don't know, half an hour writing an email and sending in some photos and that. And I never heard anything back, nothing. That was about 2 o'clock. So 7 o'clock at night, I phoned his brother. No answer. 7:30, I tried again. And he answered. Yeah, I got your email. Which is the first I knew that he'd received it. And yeah, I've spoken to Ray, and I've sent him some money for his rent. I says, well, did you read the letter I attached saying why he was being evicted? No. So I mean, I always try and help people if they're stuck, but you know, not even writing back or confirming that it was in hand, or nothing from any of them. You just kind of feel a little bit deflated, you know. You want to help people as much as possible, and but they don't want to help themselves. So that's the story of Ray. Now, I'm filming this on a Saturday, so he should have been evicted yesterday. So whether He's paid the money and the agent has said, okay, we'll let you stay. I don't know, because again, I've never been contacted. He was a very good customer at Nongs, but my association with him was limited to during COVID. I helped him get his what you needed to survive here, you know, masks and vaccines and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm not sure what to do, to be honest with you. That's us. We're going down this road. It's not used that often, but it goes down the side of Central Festival. Police station is there. Central Festival there. It will have just opened. Got to watch the traffic a little bit. And the beach. Yeah, fairly quiet. Yeah, it's just a back bus tooting for customers. So today, lunch on the bike. I should really finish. For me, the moral of the story is, you know, if you're moving over here, make sure you've either got capital, enough income, and it's a dilemma that Thai people face every day, every single day. I mean, they don't really have pensions here, you know. If they are, can't go up that side. If they kind of keep working until they die, sort of thing. Yeah, we'll go through here. Tip Plaza. Whoa. Yeah, so definitely a hard experience. And if you knew Ray and you spoke to him, he would say, oh, well, I had money when I came, but, you know, I think he spent most of it on wine, women and song and then wasted the rest. You've just got to wonder about all this space here, you know, this is so valuable. So today, lunch, let me take you to Nikki's. Still called Nikki's on Soi, but it's not, it's only 100 metres from where they were previously. And they've got a special on today, rump steak with fried egg and chips. And I believe it is 235 baht, which is about just under £5.50. I'll try and get across this second road without getting run over. I'm going to go up Soi Honey. Give a little nod to the car there. Come on, taxi. You're not sure what you're doing, are you? Sorry, honey. Sorry, crap. So I came up here last night on the bike, and at the end I turned left, and there was two lady boys walking across the street. You know, they were about 6 feet tall. And I said something along the lines of, "Look, you're tall. You don't have to say anything." You know what I mean? It's.
What's up?
She's offering me work. And I have nothing against lady boys at all. God, I start every second video from Lucky Eye Bar with Candy. Up in Pratt. There's a couple that I know. The people, that's it. And yeah, one guy went on a right rant. Oh, he's blocked from comments now, but just crazy. Well, it looked like it was snowing there, but it was just off of the trees. I don't think they get much snow in Pattaya. Bloody crap. Yeah, look, I'll put a little thing on the screen just now. My John TN video, after being up for 2 weeks, it got demonetized, right? Now, I go and film at that time of day because it's not really nightlife. And it got through their computer checks, and then somebody manually checked it. Somebody manually checked it and went, "Oh, this is adult entertainment." So I'll put what they sent me on screen. From 6 minutes 14 to 6 minutes 31, they classed it as adult content. I think you see about 8 girls sat inside a bar. They're all dressed, you know. They're not even in bikinis or anything. I don't know. I don't know what's happened with YouTube recently. This last couple of weeks they have been going hell for leather. So, 2 ways you can get to Nikki's, okay? At Dynamite, turn right, and then first left, down the side of the Amethyst, just in there. What we'll do is we'll go up here to where Nikki's previously used to be, which is now the Dirty Ranch. Just up here. Yeah, so that was Nikki's in there, and we'll turn right at Red, Hot and Blue. Now they have got some work going on here, so I may have to edit out just for some noise. Let me take you for some steak and eggs. What? How you doing? There we go, there's the specials. Monday, Hunter's Chicken. Tuesday, ham, egg, chips and beans. Wednesday, liver and bacon. Thursday, to be decided. Friday, fish and chips. Saturday, rump steak, egg and fries. 235 baht. Come on, let's get in and grab some. So, just came in and Brian sat here, and he's been telling me he thought he'd come here for the big breakfast. Now it's a wee bit messy now, Brian.
I can't manage it all. It's just too much.
He says, try your hardest.
For the money, it's good, great. As I say,
but the small's big enough, eh?
I should have took the small one. And the Perry Stewart in the back home, you'd be back out here. Thank you, David.
All right, you're welcome. Anyway, well, they're getting some work done outside as well.
Yeah, so a lot of folk came in, eh? There must be, I think, 10 of the day.
Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, I'm going to grab my lunch. Okay, catch it. And you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wow. Yeah. So that is lunch just arrived. Where do you see this? 2 fried eggs, French fries, and over there, a rump steak. just under £5.50 pence. It's crazy cheap, eh? They obviously don't know I don't eat green. Oh God's sake, I picked up pepper instead of salt. I'm not a pepper guy, that's for sure. Yeah. It's the only time I have salt on anything is with my chips or my veg. It's quite a decent steak. It's not a bad size. If I knew it came with peppers, I would have told them, don't need to bother. I got rid of the green stuff, don't worry. And in here is, I'm sat right at the back, away from the construction work, but in here, quite busy. Yeah, how you doing? Okay, guys? No, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, thank you so much.
Lunch on the bike this time.
Hey?
Lunch on the bike.
Yes, lunch on the bike for sure. And you? Yeah, I ordered it medium, and that's what I got. Perfect. Cut quite well also. Yeah, I think most of the subscribers must come in here. 1, 2, 3, 5 so far. I tend to avoid steak in Thailand. This isn't a bad steak for sure. But don't come in, spend a fiver and expect a wagyu. I'm sure if you were on the keto, you could say to them, give me an extra egg, no chips. For a fiver, it's bang on. So that was the steak special Saturday, Nicky's on Bangkok. I'll put the bill up there. 235 for the steak, 50 for my Diet Coke. Sorry, there wasn't a lot. I've been yakking to the side here. There wasn't a lot of food, but anyway, worth a trip. Okay, there you go. Okay, so yeah, pop in. I showed you the specials outside, everything except Thursday. But thanks once again for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.